Shout out to U3 Radio. I love bumping that music in my stereo. Mayzella, she got the podcast for the underground and international broadcast. Give them the thunder now. Mainstream, they ain't touching us. Got us playing the real. You other shows barely copping the feel. It's for my music connoisseurs, steady liking the vibe. U3.com, don't forget to subscribe. They from the south down in Texas, making waves in the west. Bringing raps finest together live in the flesh. It's what you came for. Nobody pitching fits, just raw hits. Supporting the flame is hip hop's audience. Turn your radios loud and get a dose from the host. With the most spinning tracks from the coast. Collaboration's a must for the love of the art. No competition. No hate could never tear us apart. U3, radio. Shock Warner, Ghetto Nation Movement, Anaheim, California. You are now in the mix with the one and only U3 radio station for the unsigned, underground, and unknown artists worldwide. West up.
Yeah. Lifestyle change, so I gotta get the money up. We are slowed, so we gotta get the money up. Stay up on my grind, so we gotta get the money up. You don't wanna fuck with mine, I gotta get the money up. My lifestyle change, niggas gotta get my money up. We are slowed, niggas gotta get the money up. Stay up on my grind, niggas gotta get the money up. You don't wanna fuck with mine, I gotta get the money up. Mama, you bring a blessing to this world. That's me, 2 boys and 1 little girl. Never leave your side, you're my ride or die. I'ma love you forever, only God knows why. Got money on my mind, stay up on my grind. Hustle in the streets, don't fuck with mine. My son gotta eat, don't put your life on the line. If you ask me if I got it, you know I ain't lying. We're living in a cold, cold world. We're living in a cold, cold world. My niggas gotta eat, I gotta stay up on my feet. Progress is a team when we out in the streets. You talk about war, you wanna bring me beef. Put your body in a body bag, bother doing cheap. My niggas going on me. My niggas going on me. That's right. And if my lifestyle change, niggas gotta get my money up. We are slowed, niggas gotta get the money up. Stay up on my grind, niggas gotta get the money up. You don't wanna fuck with mine, I gotta get the money up. Lifestyle change, niggas gotta get the money up. We are slowed, niggas gotta get the money up. Stay up on the grind, niggas gotta get the money up. You don't wanna fuck with mine, I gotta get the money up. Don't fuck around, never leave my meat, my Jesus pieces. They all brand new, put these niggas to their knees. Miss Mira pass away, and I can feel the breezes. Just pass me the K, let me kill these diseases. This world gotta change like your girl gotta change. She fought me in the back of the range. She tell me where you eat, she tell me where you sleep. Progress is a team, my niggas don't sleep. My niggas count on me. Yeah. My niggas count on me. Yeah. And if my lifestyle change, niggas gotta get my money up. We are slowed, niggas gotta get the money up. Stay up on my grind, niggas gotta.
Yo, it's your girl DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and you tune into U3 Underground, Unsigned, and Unknown, where we play nothing but that underground music. You just heard that King Dice with Money Up. Shout out to King Dice and the music that he sends me to play. Tonight we have a guest. He's been waiting to be on the show for a long time. And I finally got him on the show. Mr. Tommy Smiley, what up?
What's up? Man, we happy to be here though. We finally made it though. After, few weeks asking about it, so now.
I know, weeks, months, we finally made it. What up, Muffman Johnson? What up? So let's tell people a little bit about you.
Well, I'm from Monterrey, Mexico, which, I was born and raised. But I moved to San Antonio, so I consider myself, part of San Antonio too.
What is it like being from Monterrey, Mexico, and now living here? Like, I know it's a big cultural difference, but
Yeah.
how is the music?
I mean, I love the way I do it. It's Spanglish, I mix Spanish, English, and I really believe that, being living in both places gave me this flavor, like this identity, you can call it. Um, Really made me, a better artist to me, like, cause it's been expanding my music. I can reach two audience, people who speak English and people who speak Spanish.
How would you describe your music? Not as far as in like English or Spanish, but like, do you consider it street, trap, club?
Well, I got a little bit of everything though. I got, club music, street music. I even, we go with trap, we go to dance hall, hip hop, all that. I mean, I can't really tell you like something that's specific, but I do more trap than anything lately. That's what I can tell you.
What made you get into music?
What made me get into music? It's always been, like I say, in my blood, because my dad was a singer, Shout out to all my Smiley family in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, it was because of him, though. I guess I always look up to him, and, I wanted to do something similar, but, he was a singer, so I'm a rapper, so, but, it's kind of going by the same path.
What's one thing that you learned from your dad about the music industry?
About the music industry.
Or just music in general? What's one thing that
I
you
mean,
learned?
If we talk about the industry, you gotta be strong, though, because it's wild out there, you know what I'm saying? But about music, he was super creative to me. Like, he had a great presence when he was on stage, so that's something that I feel I carried too.
Okay, his stage presence. I know you said that in the music industry it can get crazy. What's the craziest thing that's happened to you so far? Whether it's with the groupies, whether you falling on stage, you forgetting your lyrics. Well, I know that's not really crazy, forgetting the lyrics. That all happens to the best of us.
Yeah, no, you know what? I haven't, I haven't had that I forget the lyrics. But I guess, like, one time, like, I wasn't doing that many shows, so it's like years I didn't do nothing, and then I came up to the stage, and I was just nervous as fuck, and I was just standing out there looking weird and shit. So as far as that, and with the groupies, well, I don't know what to tell you about them. They go crazy sometimes, though. We get off the stage, and they just wild, though, trying to hug you, kiss you and shit, so you just gotta be careful.
Okay, you gotta be careful. So let's talk about what you're working on now. Well, before we get to what you're working on now, how has your music changed since you first started doing music up to now?
Well, it has changed a lot, though, because I don't know, as far as flows, I believe, we all started really basic, and right now I even rap, sing, I do a lot of stuff, so it have evolved for, the best. I don't know, like, I really like the way I'm sounding now. Like, I love my style.
Who are some of the musical influence besides your parents that you looked up to?
I like, well, I got a lot of people from, like, in Mexico or things like that. I look up to, there's a lot of rappers that I work with, like Sig Morrison. It's like Young Nisi, you know what I'm saying? Those people, they influence me. But as far as, I don't know, mainstream, or like, Kendrick Lamar. I did like Nipsey Hussle, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. So it's been, I don't know, a lot of artists that I look up to, but I believe I got my own style, my own sauce, like my Tommy Smiley style.
Your Tommy Smiley style.
Yeah.
So since you do both, you do a little bit of English, but mostly in Spanish. What is some Spanish lingo you can teach me or some of my listeners that are like very easy? Not like the basic hola, adios words that we know. Like some of your like street Spanish lingo, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Like,
Yeah, I got
know.
you. Like okay, let me see. Let's try this one. ¿Qué onda?
¿Qué onda?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What's up?
Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
¿Qué onda? What's up?
¿Qué onda? And there's another one, Que Rollo, which is the same.
Que oro.
Que Rollo.
Oh, I can't say that. Que
You can roll the
oro.
R's
Is that
up.
the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
How would you say, like, I guess, I don't know, can you say trap lords in Spanish? No?
Señores del trap. Yeah.
Senora
Del trap.
de trap. Trap lord.
There you go.
We're still here live on U3 with Mr. Tommy Smiley. Shout out to Fighter9 for tuning in. If you don't know who Fighter9 is, he has his own streaming show where he streams while he plays video games, and he plays a lot of my U3 artists. So if you want your music played on his show, send it to me, and if it's dope, I'll send it to him. He'll definitely play it. So hopefully maybe tonight he'll play some of that little Tommy Smiley.
Oh, that'll
Never
be super
know.
nice.
That would be nice while he's playing video games. But we're going to get into one of Tommy Smiley's songs, and we're going to come back with more questions, because I know there's more stuff you want to know about Tommy Smiley. Here is Jamaican Style. Tell me a little bit about it before we play it. How did you come up with the title? What is it about?
Okay,
I know it's like a club track, right?
Yeah. Honestly, it was a track made by Lance Hunter. Shout out to my boy. He just had a baby girl, so he's kind of out of the game right now. Handling business like a good dad. But anyways, like he made a song on a dancehall beat. It was very basic, so he asked me to record it. So I said, you know what? Let's do a remix. So I sent the vocals to my producer, I Don't Clap. Shout out to my boy in Monclova, Mexico. And boy, let me tell you, that motherfucker killed it. Y'all gonna hear, I ain't gonna say shit. I mean, you just listen to it. That's crazy. So, we in U3 Radio, and I'm gonna let you hear Jamaican Style, Tommy Smiley and Lance Hunter. Let's get it.
Yeah, you know what's the Lance again? Alongside Tommy Smiley. You know what we're talking about? Jamaican music.
It's Mexico and Jamaica.
We are going mad them. Yo. Talk to them. I'm a say, girl, I love this sound of your heartbeat. Yo. Girl, I love this sound of your heartbeat. I love it when it go boom, 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 boom. I love it when you scream out. Lancy go deep in a me. Hey yo. May I go round the pussy just right, girl. May I go give it to you all night. Pan the bed and the hallway. Yo, inna the pool up on the beach side. Me sing, girl, me have the stamina and me have the remedy. Rum and Red Bull, girl, it give me the energy. Me not go be a fake and me not go be a phony. Cause you know me love the way you fling it pussy for me. Girl, your wetness and your tightness a kill me. If you like me, need a paddle board fi come save me. Girl, your body shape and size I want grab me. That's why me never ever gonna leave you lonely. Yo, girl, I can give you all the love that you never had. I wanna see you smile, girl, I hate it when you're sad. There is so much I have in mind just for you. I wanna change a gray sky to nothing but blue. With me and you, girl, we can make it through any weather. I vision me and you growing old and great together. I don't care what haters say or what they're trying to prove. Just hold my hands, baby girl, we got a job to do. Tick tock for me, girl, down to the floor. Show the world what your mama done gave ya. Like a gymnast, bend over, girl, and touch your toes. And bring it back for me, bring it back real slow. Left cheek, right cheek. The way you move your body, girl, you move it like a freak. Left cheek, right cheek. The way you shake that ass, girl, you shaking like a freak. I love this sound of your heartbeat. I love it when it go boom, 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 boom. I love it when you scream out. Lancy go deep in a me. Hey yo. May I go round the pussy just right, girl. May I go give it to you all night. Pan the bed and the hallway. Yo, inna the pool up on the beach side. Me sing, girl, me have the stamina and me have the remedy. Rum and Red Bull, girl, it give me the energy. Me not go be a fake and me not go be a phony. Cause you know me love the way you fling it pussy for me. Girl, your wetness and your tightness a kill me. If you like me, need a paddle board fi come save me. Girl, your body shape and size I want grab me. That's why me never ever gonna leave you lonely.
Girl, I'ma give it to you. Mi sexo siempre so good. You get whatever you like. Y lo hacemos toda la noche, all night. Dime lo que quieres hacer. Si te agarro por el pelo, te voy a enloquecer. Mi frecuencia es elevada, yo sí te hago vibrar. Yo no ocupo lunas llenas pa' locura sacar. From the left to the right. I'ma make you feel alright. From the left to the right. Pussy good and so wet like what? I hit it once, then I hit it twice. She feel the D, no butterflies. Le encanta como la domo. En 20 si me la como. She nasty, she freaky. She top it after that beat. Me encanta como lo mueve. Su lucky number 69.
Girl, I love this sound of your heartbeat. I love it when it go boom, 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 boom. I love it when you scream out. Lancy go deep in a me. Hey yo. May I go round the pussy pussy just right, girl. May I go give it to you all night. Pon the bed and the hallway. Yo, inna the pool up on the beach side. Me sing, girl, me have the stamina and me have the remedy. Rum and Red Bull, girl, it give me the energy. Me not go be a fake, and me not go be a phony. Cause you know me love the way you fling it, cause it palm me. Girl, your wetness and your tightness a kill me. If you like me, need a paddle board fi come save me. Girl, your body shape and size I want grab me. That's why me never ever gonna leave you lonely.
That was Jamaican Style by Tommy Smiley. You still tune into U3, Underground, Unsigned, and Unknown, where we're playing nothing but that underground music. Shout out to Muffman Johnson. He said he's filling in. He wants to work. So hopefully y'all can connect and get that work in. You know, link him up on Tommy Smiley on IG and y'all can get that work in. Tommy Smiley is also in my 8th. I think this is my 8th issue of my magazine. It's hard. I can't keep track, right? I think this is my 8th issue of my magazine. This is the Hustlers, Go-Getters, Business Owners magazine. And you're trying to figure out, why is Tommy Smiley in this magazine? He's just an artist. He's more than just an artist. He has a clothing line that he has. So that makes him a businessman, a go-getter. But we're going to get into that clothing line in a little bit. So make sure you stay tuned. We're going to talk about that in a little bit.
Right.
But before we get into that, let's talk about what new projects do you have out now? You just released In Trap National.
Yeah, I just released.
So what's the concept about that? The title and all that.
Okay, well, the title, I want to do something very, very original. And, since I feel, and I know my music is international, because here it's in Mexico. I got some people in, what's it called, in Belize and
Australia, because a lot of people from Australia tuned into my station.
That's what's up. Yeah, I mean,
you got some Australian people who feel your music.
Spain. And
you really are international.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, instead of saying international, we put In Trap National. So.
Now, I noticed that you like to use the word trap in your, not just your music, but in your clothing line that we're going to get to later on. Okay. But you don't really seem like a trap person, like the typical, because when people say trap, they think about the hustle, the street.
Right.
But I feel like you flipped it.
I flipped it. Well, you know what? It's basically just really showing love to the hood. You know what I mean? Because when I was born over there in Mexico, and then as I was growing up, like, I seen a lot of stuff. I had an AK-47 in my head because it was crazy. So, okay, listen, we went to like a party, right? I was 15. So we went up there, and then I remember the lady's like, hey, come get your tacos, and then I just hear like some trucks, and I black out, and all I remember, I was on my knees with a fucking AK-47, and basically I didn't know that my homeboy's uncle, I guess, he was moving dope.
But it's crazy how you've been through that, and a lot of artists, mainstream artists who go through that, they always either want to buy the hood and make it better, or they want to forget about the hood. But you don't want to forget about your hood. You want to say, you know what, that's where I came from. That's what made me who I am today, which is good, because some people always want to say, peace out to the hood. I don't know I never been there. But that's good that you're not like that.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm never going to forget about my, my hood, because that's what I started. Yeah. No, but of course, like, we all want better life, and not just for me, for my whole neighborhood. So that's, that's what I'm saying.
So let's talk about In Trap National.
Okay.
And it really is In Trap National, because you do have some artists that are from San Antonio on it. You have artists from everywhere. So let's talk about, how'd you come up, what was the whole process of the whole album?
Oh man, it was a big process. First, like, I left my job because I started doing more businesses.
Let's talk about that, because you just left and you moved. So how was that change? Okay, first off, because we're going all over the place. Let's talk about what made you want to actually just get up and leave. Because you were living in San Antonio for a minute.
Right.
You had a job.
Mm-hmm.
You had a place.
Yeah.
You were doing good. And then you decided, boom. Did you just like wake up and was like, boom, I'm doing it? It was a process.
Well, it was a process though. Okay. Like, honestly, like, I decided that I wanted to, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I had I used to talk a lot to High Strong. Shout out to my boy. He always like was really positive to me as far as giving me advices, and I remember one time he told me, like, when you finish paying your car, like you gotta figure a way out like that you can make money and not being at a at a job, because you need more time to handle business and stuff like that. So I decided just to start my own business, and I started doing the Trap Lord brand and Tommy Smiley. So I had two brands. I have two brands right now. So, like I started selling a lot to the point that I was like, yo, well, right now I can maintain myself just because the clothing and the music shows and stuff. So that's how it went, And it's been a year and 4 months, and I'm still here.
So you left your job, you moved to Mexico,
Right.
and then now you have this in Trap National.
Mm-hmm.
What was the whole process of it, like the writing process? How'd you decide what producers to use, what beat makers, what artists you want to feature on it? Because I know that makes a big process. You can't just pick anybody.
No, absolutely. It was a hard process. First, I had this young kid, Fer Alvarez. He been producing. He was the one really behind almost everything. But I had like the beat makers like Sanker Boy, Dice Kid from Canada, Sanker Boy from Monterrey, Mexico, Adam Clapp from Monclova, Mexico. So it was like a lot of people. And then I decided to work with the best people I felt like they could fit in the concept. I'm saying like international, so it's not like, okay, I'm international, I bring just people from Mexico. No, you know what I'm saying? I got people from Canada, I got people from Jamaica, US. Like it was a few places though, so I was really excited. And the intro, it was dope because you got people from Russia, people from Jamaica. You own it too. People from Texas. I mean, it's people from all over the world. Argentina, Spain. What else?
What kind of songs do you have on this project? I know you have a couple club songs.
Uh-huh.
You have any street songs? Do you have any songs for the ladies? Any R&B type songs?
You know it. I have to.
What's your favorite or your top 3 songs on the In Trap National?
Okay, I'm gonna go number 3. I'll tell you Atrevida, because it's for the ladies.
Okay. What does that mean?
Atrevida is like a nasty girl.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let me see. Number 2, I'll give it Dos Dedos, because it's for the haters. Like, fuck them haters. And number 1, it'll be like Pablo, though, because it's for the hustlers. And I relate, I'm a hustler.
What is the process of you coming up with singles for your song? Like, how do you pick which one should be the song that you promote and which one should just stay on the album?
But most of the time, what we do is we let we post it and we let the people hear, and then we start getting feedback, like see what they like. Because to me, I love my city, I can tell you that all my tracks are fire. But at the end of the day, the people is who's really going to say, like, this is good. Or, I mean, I'm not really like that, but what they like the most, And Pablo was one of them. I did love Pablo like that. But at the beginning, I was like, let's see how they feel about it. And they were really feeling it. Really feeling it. Like, for real.
Now, I know that you have a team because it takes a team to do this. You can't do this by yourself. What is your process on picking people for your team?
They consistent and they talented though. Yeah. They gotta be down for whatever. Like they gotta be down to work. Like, cause this is a process. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get to the top just by thinking. Like you gotta work for it. So.
Now, was that High Strung show that I met you at? Was that the first time you performing in San Antonio?
Yes.
That was.
Yes.
So so your first time performing in San Antonio in front of it's not really, I would say a mixed audience, a little bit of mixed audience, but mostly street artists. And then here you come with your Spanish music. How was it? Were you super nervous? Were you kind of scared?
No, I was not scared, but I was nervous. I was like, cause I don't know, like.
And you think that people gonna feel you?
I was like, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. I can't just like, fuck it, let's do this and let's see how it go. You know what I'm saying? I know I can do this. Oh, shit, man. But it went really good, though. How you like it, by the way?
I liked it. That's when I first met you. So that's how I know your music good. I liked it. Now, I don't know how the other people like it because I'm not them, but I liked it. Because like I said, that was a different crowd than, it wasn't like a mixed crowd. So it was more like street gangster hip hop. So But it kind of even out because High Strung has that balance of music too, so
Really?
it kind of evens out.
It really does. It really does.
So what's next after? You know what? I'm gonna ask you that when we come back. We're gonna get into one of your songs from In Trap National, Like Pablo by High Strung. You said Pablo is like a hustle song.
Hell yeah.
What made you want to think of Pablo?
Pablo?
Out of all people, because you know there's a lot of hustlers, there's a lot of Hispanic hustlers, even if it's legal, illegal, because you know El Chapo is a hustler,
Yeah,
even though his stuff was legit.
Chapo dope, man. I mean, it's
Literally
a lot of
dope.
Felix, yeah,
Literally.
literally dope. Like Felix Gallardo, which is the one who basically started Narcos in Mexico. I mean, there's so many though. Caro Quintero. But you know what? I just put Pablo as a reference. That he was the fucking, the Kane.
The guy, the
yeah,
king
yeah,
of
yeah.
it,
Like
yeah.
he had, all control. So I just wanted to make it like Pablo. It's a reference. I want to do it big, like a boss. Because he was a boss. Even if he was illegal, he was doing illegal activities. He was a boss. So.
What made you choose High Strung to be on it?
I feel like he was perfect for this because his flow, because the way he grinds, the way he hustle. I say let's make this shit real, and he's real to me. You know what I'm saying? So I say let's do it.
Who do you think outsells each other when it comes to clothes, you and him?
No, I don't know about that.
I'm joking.
I don't know about that. That's
But go
something I
ahead,
can't answer.
introduce your song, let people know what we're about to listen to right
Well,
now.
we're about to listen like Pablo, Tommy Smiley featuring High Strung, man. U3 Radio. We on it.
Le quiero pedir un favor muy grande en nombre del país. ¿Por qué no hacemos algo para que se entregue y le garantice la vida?
Like Pablo, getting rich like Pablo. Like Pablo, popping bands like Pablo. Like Pablo, getting racks like Pablo. Talking money, talking hoes in that Lamborghini del Diablo. Like Pablo, getting rich like Pablo. Like Pablo, popping bands like Pablo. Like Pablo, getting racks like Pablo. Talking money, talking hoes in that Lamborghini del Diablo. I want my money like Pablo. Roll out in el Lambo del Diablo. All I see is dollar sign. Si no tienen pa' que les hablo. Fuck these niggas, I don't waste my time. Get this bitch mixing with champagne. Get some brain on a plane. Make it rain on a sunny day. Woo! Estamos siendo puros Benjamins. Pa' gastarlos todos sin fin. These motherfuckers quieren ver mi fin. Middle fingers cause I'm the king. Get the chopper and load it. Find them niggas unloaded. I'm all about my dinero. We ain't playing, they know this. We're just trapping like Pablo. Trapping out of that bando. Forgive me Lord for this Diablos. I'm really feeling like Pablo. Like Pablo, getting rich like Pablo. Like Pablo, popping bands like Pablo. Like Pablo, getting racks like Pablo. Talking money, talking hoes in that Lamborghini del Diablo. Like Pablo, getting rich like Pablo. Like Pablo, popping bands like Pablo. Like Pablo, getting racks like Pablo. Talking money, talking hoes in that Lamborghini del Diablo.
Trying to shake all these drug habits, hoes on my dick like they drug addicts. Only want a nigga cause they see the carrots, they on me tough cause I got status. Pull up in that new thing with your boo thing, bumping Wu-Tang. Diamonds whiter than cocaine, 2 titty boys, that's 4 chains. I don't feel you niggas like Novocaine. When I step out, it's game over, man. She on my joystick, I'm in her Xbox. We in the night with Fortnite. You can't be me, you can't afford the hype. I'm who the bitches love and haters hate the light. Get brain daily like a genius. No hablo English, chop out on them El Chapo. Right after she said I'm guapo. Trips back and forth from here to Cabo. Living life, dog, like I'm Pablo.
Like Pablo, getting rich like Pablo. Like Pablo, popping bands like Pablo. Like Pablo, getting racks like Pablo. Talking money, talking hoes in that Lamborghini del Diablo. Like Pablo, getting rich like Pablo. Like Pablo, popping bands like Pablo. Like Pablo, getting racks like Pablo. Talking money, talking hoes in that Lamborghini del Diablo.
You just heard that Like Pablo by Tommy Smiley featuring High Strung. We still live on U3. Underground, unsigned, unknown, where we're playing nothing but that underground music. Shout out to the people who tune in. Richard Hunter, trying to get his stuff live, but he's tuned in. Muffman Johnson and Fighter 9. We just got done talking about your new project in Trap National, who's on it, and the collabs you have.
Right.
Now let's talk about your clothing line.
My clothing.
What's the name of it?
Trap Lords. I got two.
You got two. So one is called Trap Lords, and the other one is just called
Tommy Smiley. Yeah.
So let's talk about Tommy Smiley. How'd you come up with that? I know it's your name, but how do you come up with the designs?
But like I had a homeboy that he was like a graphic designer. Well, he is. And I just told him like, hey, I want some nice, some elegant signature. So he made it though. So a lot of people start like, hey man, if you put it on a clothes, like it'll be nice, it'll be really nice. So people start encouraging me to do things like that. So it was really nice though. Shit.
Now Trap Lords, I know it goes with your little trap theme. So how'd you come up with Trap Lords in your I guess your look?
I mean Trap Lords. Okay, so like I say, it came as a reference as the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like making basically. You're showing love to the top bosses. And more than anything, illegal shit, but it's because of the trap, But I'm speaking for my trap music shit. So as far as that, I came and I said, you know what? Let's do Trap Lords, because we some Trap Lords. We run shit with this trap music.
How do you come up with your designs, and how do you keep the designs new and fresh?
You know what? I really think it's really like a gift. I'm really creative, so like I like to be at night and I can grab my phone and I start making some designs. I just being me, keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? So showing some. Hey.
Make sure you get your shirt, Tommy Smiley. No, these are not his lips. I already asked him. Make sure you get your shirt, Tommy Smiley. Get your Trap Lord shirt. I have two Tommy Smiley shirts. This is my second one. I don't have a Trap Lord shirt yet.
You're going to have to get one.
I just have a Tommy Smiley.
I got you.
He's never had my size. But we're going to get one.
Right.
Let's talk about what are you doing next. I know you have some music videos coming out.
Yeah, we already...
Which one did you just release?
We about to release one. I mean, the last one that we released, it was those days. It was a while back, but... Right now we already did three videos last month, which is one is called Hookah, the other one is called Check with my boy Fome Uno. Shout out to my boy Fome. And we had another one, it's called Hookah. It's an international mixtape.
Okay.
I love it, man. It's gonna be really nice.
So that's it. Any shows that we should be looking out for?
Any shows? Okay, so we got one Friday in Monterrey, Mexico, though.
Tell people about it.
Man, vamos a estar en Urban Club. Nubo Urban Club, para que se dejen caer el viernes. I had to do it in Spanish.
No, that's fine. And tell people who's going to be performing with you, who you're doing a music video with.
Okay, so...
High Strung. Tell them all about that. Go ahead.
Vamos a estar en Nubo. We're bringing High Strung with us, My boy is going to kill it. We're going to do a show together. I mean, we already done some shows. We were at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. So we did really, really good. People was impressed with, all the show, with all the stuff that we had. So it's a great experience though. And as far as like Friday, it's gonna be super dope. We get there, we rest a little bit, and then we do a show at night. And then Friday and Saturday we're gonna be shooting the like Pablo video. So it's gonna be something super dope. I'm working with the people, Urban Props, which is the people shooting the video. I got Chucho, I got Casanova, I got Rocio. She's a dancer, and I got a lot of people behind this, man. I'm really, really excited about this shit, man. Like, it's gonna be super, super
After
dope.
in Trap National. After your music videos, what's next?
I'm already working on
a
the
new
next,
project.
Yeah,
Do you have a name for it, or you're not gonna tell us?
No, I don't have a name yet. I don't. I really.
You hear
don't.
that? He does not have a name. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a post tomorrow. We're gonna start dropping name titles, and we're gonna have y'all vote.
Right.
So go ahead, drop name titles and stuff. Do you have one called Tommy Smiley?
What? Like a name title?
A project?
No.
No.
No,
Every artist always have a project just named after themselves.
Yeah.
So maybe one day you can do a Tommy Smiley. Maybe you can just do a T Smiley. Maybe you can do Mr. Smiley if you're nasty.
Yeah, man. I mean, I got a few, you know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. I think this coming out is going to be dope, like super dope. Because
how can you trap How do you top in Trap National? That's the question.
It was awesome, but see, the thing is, in International is that I had more featurings, and this one is gonna be more Tommy Smiley, more me, more like this is what I see, you know. This is how I see life. This is how I see the hustle. This is how I see music. So it's gonna be my own perspective.
Are we gonna ever hear any songs with you and your parents or you and your dad?
You know what? That's a great ass question. Cause I always had like the idea to put my dad in one of the songs. He used to sing with the Platters. He was the second generation, so he was always doing the Only You song.
Does he play any instruments?
He was playing the sax.
See, maybe he can do like a sax beat for you or something. That'd be dope.
He can.
Cool. Cool. You don't have enough. You can. Maybe you can sample some of his old music.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Oh, I got Uncle Barry. Uncle Barry can do it too. You know what I'm saying? Cause Uncle Barry is he's still, you know, working, so he's in Cancun. Shout out to my Uncle Barry. Saludos a mi tío, Ivan Barry White. Barry Ivan White.
So maybe we can hear some songs with you and Barry.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we can sample some of your dad's old songs.
Definitely.
That would be dope.
Definitely. Yeah. That's something that I would love to do. And we were actually going to do that, but like he canceled a trip that he had to Monterey, so we couldn't do it. But you know, like, don't stop now. We're still gonna work. Me and Uncle was super cool, so we're gonna make it happen.
Do you have a prospective date that you're gonna drop your new project or not yet? Do you know when you're gonna drop it?
As far as like
summertime, wintertime.
It could be like between summer and winter time. Like I'm not.
You're not sure. You're holding back on us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. You know, I just wanted to be a surprise and shit. You know, I just.
Okay,
I just
well.
like that.
For those of you who always tune into U3 and know me, you know I always ask this question to all my fellas. First off, we're going to get to a little personal side of Tommy Smiley.
Let's get it.
So what do you do outside of music for fun? What's your favorite thing to do? 'Cause I know you stay busy, so you really do have fun. But when you do get a chance to have fun, what do you like to do?
I like to smoke hookah though. I like to get like, you know, a small place where they have hookah and smoke hookah, relax and talk with people, like with my friends, the close people that they really, you know, bring something positive to my life.
Okay. Well, I know people got to work on that, determine the date. Let's go. Yeah, you got to work on that. People want to know when you're going to drop that new project. Now,
I'm gonna give some dates pretty soon, I promise.
Now, I know, ladies, you're probably tuning in, hearing his voice and saying, ooh, Mooey's sexy. You're looking at him on the live and saying he's sexy. So we all want to know, is Tommy Smiley single, taken, or just doing you?
Let's keep it on. That's a great question. I don't really talk about my personal life. I never did, and it's something that, you know, I'm going to be honest right now. I'm going to speak something. Like, I was married for 5 years, and a lot of people didn't even know. I'm divorced and all that. But as far as my relationships, I don't talk about it because jealousy and people out there, you know.
We respect that.
Yeah, so I never say if I'm single or not. I want to always keep it thinking that
He's
I have
keeping it a secret. He's not going to tell you, but if I find out he is, ladies, we will do speed dating. You got this. You got this speed dating. We're going to make sure Tommy Smiley find him something. And yes, ladies, he loves the chocolate. In case you did not know.
I do.
He loves the chocolate.
I do.
So, you already said that you have a new project that's coming up next.
Mm-hmm.
Any other places you want to perform that you haven't performed yet? That you're looking for?
Like in San Antonio or
San Antonio, anywhere in the U.S.,
Man,
outside the U.S., any place that you feel like in the near future that you haven't performed yet, but you can see yourself doing.
Colombia, Puerto Rico, even what else I would say, man? Argentina. It's a lot of places though. Yeah, I'm international though. Shit. Yeah.
Richard Hunter said by not answering, that's all the answer I need. So he said, so I guess he's going to assume that you're single. We don't know, Richard Hunter. We don't know.
Y'all can take it how y'all want it.
You said take it how you want it. I bet you some female are going to drop on your live and be like, he's single. Let's see. No, I'm joking.
I don't even know who's really. Let me see. Keep working on your music. It's fucking good. Olivera de Leon. Appreciate it, family. What's up, G? Appreciate
Shout out to all the people who tuned in on my U3 Live and on Tommy Smiley's Facebook Live. We love you guys. We can't do this without you. We can't do this without you.
Appreciate everybody, man.
So when will you know that you have made it?
when would I know that I made it? Like you talking about made it big, because I already made it. Since I do music every day, I know I already made it.
Exactly.
I already made it.
Well, because every time when I ask that question, as a guy, I know what that meant. Okay.
Yeah, but as far as like, the money.
Well, just in general, because every time I ask that question, you always have someone said, like, one guy said, well, I'm in a foreign country next to females who I can't understand what they're saying. Someone said, when I'm sleeping on a stack of money. Some people say I'm already made it because I'm doing music. So however you want to take it.
No, I mean, as far as music, yeah, but I'm saying, like, I would like to, live better. So that's what I'm working for, like to get better. And more than anything is to bring the best of me to the people, you know what I'm saying? Because the most people you fit with your music, the best you become, you know what I mean? If they feeling you, if they identify themselves with you, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. But I feel really blessed and I feel really good about all these things that I have accomplished. Because I couldn't be still working where I was and not doing all this. So this is a big step to me, like it's really big. So I'm really happy.
Do you consider yourself a sex symbol?
Sex symbol. I don't know what to answer though. A lot of girls say I'm sexy. A lot of girls say I'm exotic. I consider myself that I'm a guy who doesn't have game though. But a girl told me you don't need game. You look good. I said, all right, cool. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. To be honest, I don't know what to say.
Well, next time you performing, are you taking your shirt off? Are we leaving it on? Not yet. You're not
yet.
summer body ready yet?
Nah, you know what? We're working on it. We're in the process to get, that body
On the
right.
that summer body right. That's funny.
For sure. Yeah.
You still tuning into U3 Underground Unsigned and Unknown, playing nothing but the underground music. We're going to get into another Tommy Smiley song. I would tell you the name of it, but I do not know because it just says Tommy Smiley. But we will figure out once it start playing.
But
He'll let you know.
Let's get it. Oh, yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah. Dice Kid. You don't want no drama with the boys in blue. We making power moves. Better make your way when we coming through. Yeah. You already know how we do it. Agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. No quiero negocios que se hablen ahí. Agua con el celular. 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 Es que agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. No quiero negocios que se hablen ahí. Agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. We got the pounds and a couple of keys. Agua con el celular. Más nigga que lo que hay. La zona está caliente, por aquí hay mucho estatal. Federal, militar, de mucho municipal. Tengo la merca ready, negro, dime dónde está. Ten cuidado por ahí, ten cuidado por allá. Ponte pila, papi, que no te vaya a parar. Me bajé del taxi, ando listo pa' joselear. Police looking at me y esto no es nada normal. Háblele al conecte pa' que venga a conectar. My nigga, ando ready esta noche que coronar. La cosa está bien heavy, my nigga, ahora vamos allá. Y que se jodan los puercos que no nos podrán estafar. Got a pocket full of cash in the back, full of stash. And a bad bitch with a big ass in the back. Distrayendo a los curiosos que me lo quieren quitar. Y mi puta seduciéndolo pa' que yo pueda entrar. 1,000 millones Ali pa' podértelo entregar. En 20 minutos todo se tiene que dar. Muévete tranquilo, my nigga, no pasa nada. Ya tenemos vigilado, todo el área está cerrada. Cuando todo esté listo, el gato me va a llamar. Pa' poner más caro y que nos movamos de acá. Gotta make it happen, my nigga, we gotta get that guap. Muevas en silencio y agua con el celular. Get it. You don't want no drama with the boys in blue. We making power moves. Better make your way when we coming through. Yeah, you already know how we do it. Skirt. Agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. No quiero negocios que se hablen ahí. Agua con el celular. 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 Es girl. Agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. No quiero negocios que se hablen ahí. Agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. We got the pounds and a couple of keys. Agua con el celular. Paga el celular y ponte pilas. Ando con mi squad full of killers.
Negros que hablan mucho corren millas, no quieren sacarme mis casillas. Ando con las putas en un foreign car, sigo siendo verde, siempre el hustle, yeah. Estamos viendo candies y sin paletear. Si empiezan las preguntas, Spanish no sé hablar. Callao, callao, yo no hablo contigo. Si el money está hablando, yo no hablo testigos. Si el punto está en llamas, de largo me sigo. Tú pide maní, que yo lo consigo. Tengo todos los negros que no hablan de más y no aceptamos visas aquí, puro cash. Ustedes se hacen menos y nosotros más. Eso que tú hables chip es puro bla, bla, bla.
You don't want no drama with the boys in blue. We making power moves. Better make your way when we coming through. Yeah, you already know how we do it. Skirt. Agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. No quiero negocios que se hablen ahí. Agua con el celular. 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 Skirt. Agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. No quiero negocios que se hablen ahí. Agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. Agua con el celular. We got the pounds and a couple of keys. Agua con el celular.
You just heard that.
Aguas con el celular with Young Neezy, Tommy Smiley featuring Young Neezy.
Yeah, I don't know what he said, but hopefully y'all do. My homie Chris is not on live to translate for us, but we're still here with Tommy Smiley, and we're about to let him go. Before we let him go, any shout out you want to give?
To everybody, starting from to Mycella, DJ Baby Blue Diamond, High Strong, Netta, Blackout, you know, all the people been supporting out here though, we like for real. Dice, you know, who shot my video. Everybody, Lance, Ricky, there's a whole lot of people. Young Neezy, Dianita, Fer Alvarez, I don't clap, shit, man. Everybody, you know, that's been a part of this, and all the new people tuning in, you know what I'm saying? They start getting to know me. Shout out to all of them. Because of them, we are, you know, getting places.
Where can people check out you and your music? Give us all your social sites.
Okay, we'll go to YouTube. It's YouTube/Tommy Smiley Official. And then if you go to Facebook, same thing. Facebook/Tommy Smiley Official. Instagram, Tommy Smiley. And Twitter, Tommy Smiley 87.
Got it. And you can find N-Trap National on
all platforms.
Yes. Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube,
Music.
Amazon Music, Google Play.
Yeah, everything.
Go check it out, download it. I'm in the intro. High Strong's on the intro too. A couple other people on the intro. So go check that out. And shout out to everyone who tuned in tonight. I love you guys. You're the reason why I do this. This is I did go live a little later. That's why I don't have as many people. I know y'all wouldn't expect me to go live at all. But I did go live tonight. We went out a little later, but we still live. Shout out to Tommy Smiley for being my guest tonight. You can catch me live Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where I'm playing nothing but that underground music. It's your girl, DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and I am signing out for tonight. Thank you, Richard Hunter, for dropping those links. Go ahead, drop those links to Tommy Smiley.
Yeah, drop them up. And I want to shout out my cousin, John Lee, because he always, like, checking my shit out.
Shout out John Lee.
And Tita.
Make sure you go get that issue number 8 magazine, Hustlers Edition. We got Tommy Smiley on the back cover, Get Rich Chase on the front cover. Go ahead, check it out, get it. You can get it at magcloud.com/U3 Radio. Just go to magcloud, type in U3 Radio, it will pop up. So go ahead and get this. Also, if you want to catch this show, you missed this show, you can catch it live on Spotify, Google Play, YouTube, SoundCloud, all that stuff. Just type in U3 Radio and this episode should pop up. All my episodes should pop up. So go ahead, check it out. Anything you missed. Peace.